Yep, absolutely. And
It should, yeah. And that watch along during a lot of this first part of the show was getting really heated between Vega and Kathy Kelly. It looked like they were about to start fighting because it was getting bad.
yeah, no Kofi or Brock tonight. Nope, no Kofi or
Yeah,
Brock
that's
tonight.
strange. Interesting because it's the first time Kofi Kingston hasn't been on a pay per view this year.
Yeah, maybe we see him on
Because
Raw,
he
maybe
was
to talk
the
about the loss, maybe.
because I think he was involved in the Rumble. He was involved in Extreme or Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, and he won the title. So he was basically on the show every month, except I mean that's crazy that run he went on, and now he's not even being used at all.
You know what's funny about this? Most people wanted just to watch the main event. You're right, Mr. AEW, and the main event is what kind of killed the show tonight, in my opinion. Maybe not for everyone. I'm not saying it for everyone, but for me, it really killed the show to me. Show
Yeah,
has
to me, I hated the ending to the main event tonight. Like I said before, more than I hated Kofi losing 10 seconds because man, that main it was a main event Hell in the Cell match and it ends in a disqualification. To me, that's what made it worse than how Kofi losing in 10 seconds because it was like that was more predictable than seeing
oh
a
yeah, that
DQ.
6 man
Oh,
tag was. Let's get to that 6 man tag.
that was bad.
Does anybody in the chat room press one in the chat room if you honestly give a shit about Braun Strowman? Please. Because if you do, I want you to explain to me why. Why would you give a shit about Braun Strowman?
Red
This
Sox fans gonna press one.
can
I
I ask a
guarantee it.
go ahead, ask a question, Red Sox fan. I'm sure it's gonna be a troll question, but go ahead. Go ahead. Why would you give a shit about this man? Because all they're doing is hyping up this man to go one-on-one with Tyson Fury. And I swear to you, if they have Braun Strowman defeat AJ Styles just so they can have him face Tyson Fury for the US Championship, I will throw a fucking hissy fit here on Twitch. I don't give a fuck. Call me a bitch if you want, but that is so fucking stupid. This I don't know how to explain this to a fan. If they're asking me why are they talking so much about Tyson Fury and a boxer who's a world champion facing up against a Braun Strowman who has done absolutely nothing in the WWE? Why should we give a shit? I don't understand this. And now they're having him do a knockout punch on AJ Styles tonight. Oh, did you see that right hook by Braun Strowman, everybody? Jeez Louise, Dave, what was your thoughts on this match?
Well, at least they tried to make it somewhat different, not having AJ and them eat the pen. They
Hey
got
Dave,
disqualified.
hey
What?
Dave, Tyson
What?
Fury is going to
Oh,
be on Raw tomorrow night, okay?
it was an open mic
With an open mic, all right?
or live mic, whatever.
All right, just so you know
But
that.
yeah,
Just so you
yeah. I
know.
mean, I don't care about it, but I get why they're doing it. Trying to get ratings. Monday Night Football, and then Fox. Are they gonna do? Does he have a fights coming up soon? Are they gonna have Braun Strowman show up at one of his fights or something, and kind of set something up with it, where it's gonna be like some Saudi Arabia or Survivor Series?
For his fight with Wilder, Fox wants this for Fury's next fight. How many times I told you this for his fight with Wilder? Okay, I understand that. But what does this do for what? What does this do for us? I get it that they have to expand their boundaries and get.
They're trying to do crossovers, just like they do with the UFC. You know, when they have Brock fighting on in the UFC, and they co-promoted SummerSlam that year when he had that fight, and then it went nowhere really. But yeah, that's
He said, "What's worse than Tyson Fury? Braun Strowman being the one to confront him." Right? Yeah, absolutely. I would have 1 billion. That's what. Yep, Banjo. Banjo. Is it Banjo or Banjock? I just want to make sure I get your name right. You're absolutely right there. Absolutely. Gather, turning Strowman into another big show. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
next up he's gonna use the choke slam.
Yeah, I'd rather him use a choke slam than a punch. To be honest with you, this match went. Let me get it up here real quick. This match went 8 minutes and 15 seconds long, and it was basically just to promote
Okay,
Tyson Fury the whole time.
let me ask you something. If they do a wrestling match in the WWE somewhere with these two, what's a more believable wrestling match? Braun Strowman versus Tyson Fury or Big Show versus Floyd Mayweather? What's more believable? I mean, come on.
A Red Sox fan, I saw it. Red Sox fan asked what was it? Let me get the exact wording. How do you walk into Raw after this? After the ending? How would you walk into Raw? I would do a Firefly Funhouse to open up Raw. What about
I
you?
wouldn't even have no. I wouldn't have Bray on it at all. I wouldn't have him nowhere near the show. Honestly, I'd keep Bray Wyatt off the show. I wouldn't have him on the show at all. I wouldn't even have Rollins start off the show, but he probably will. I'd have Rollins off the show too
I
because
would have Rollins off the show.
bleeding and all that. Don't even have him there. Just don't mention. I know you got to mention it, but don't even do nothing with Rollins. Have probably going to be Strowman and Tyson Fury main event in Raw tomorrow night, and they're going to have a big pull apart.
A live Funhouse. Interesting. I wonder how they would play that off. Thank you, Richie Vargas, for those bits. Appreciate that. So Strowman got destroyed by the Fiend 2 weeks ago on Raw, and is acting like that never happened yet.
Because especially if
good
people are
point there,
pissed,
Jeffrey Cross.
especially if everyone's pissed about it.
I just
You know,
I don't know
mean,
how they
keep
walk into
Bray
Raw.
off the
I
TV.
would keep Rollins off the show. You have to play up that injury of him coughing up that blood, ending the show tonight. You have to play that up. Or if you do have him show up, say, Rollins is trying to make it to tonight's Raw. Medical is trying to keep him out of here. I don't know. Play it up to where Rollins wants to be on the show, but he's not medically cleared or something along those lines.
Well, definitely if Bray is getting drafted to SmackDown, then I think you keep him off of Raw tomorrow night
Are we
and
getting
don't
to
have him
WCW levels? Oh my God! Don't even. Rollins is dead. Title vacant. Oh my God! Well, did Rollins die? He was bleeding in WCW. That means he is dead. Rollins might get booed out of the building. Do you think Rollins gets booed tomorrow?
If he's on Raw, he should get booed. He shouldn't be on Raw. I mean, it can't be no worse than the whole. I don't know if anyone remembers this. Tony, you might not even remember this, but they had a match when it was for the TNA title. It was Rob Van Dam versus Abyss, and Abyss supposedly beat him up with Janice, those spiked 2x4. He's bleeding everywhere, but he shows up a few weeks later.
He's gonna walk around with his mouth covered. He's gonna have bandages all over his mouth. You think everything Vince is doing to Seth is to piss people off so much that they love Roman again and think Seth is the bad one and Roman is the good one?
Maybe.
I honestly think people are just fucking tired of Seth Rollins. I just think they're tired of him. No way in hell there are any cheers that would be worse than Reigns. Fiend will be there. He's invincible. Rollins out for him. I would have Bray Wyatt be on the show tomorrow night.
You know what's crazy, Tony? We're in a time tonight. I never thought I'd see this. Roman Reigns is getting cheered to hug Daniel Bryan. Seth Rollins is getting booed because he looks like he's about to win a match. That's a crazy time.
Yeah, you would not say that 2 years ago. That's for sure.
That's just kid for life. Congrats to Bray on his emotional win.
Texas Kid for Life. Oh, we got the #1 Seth Rollins fan in the house. Thank you for joining us there. All right.